I'm Pat, that Halloween movie collector. Just a short episode of Kiss My Past, just to acknowledge what today is. Today is December 2nd, 2023, and this is supposedly the day of Kiss's last concert ever at Madison Square Garden. Now, I'm not far from New York City. I'm in northeastern Pennsylvania. I really wanted to go to either one of these, either the show last night or tonight, but the price range is just out of control. I was even checking last night. I was checking this morning. If it wasn't so, now if they had done this, maybe in the summertime, okay, maybe I would have went the extra mile. But you got Christmas here, Christmas holidays, and New Year's. I just can't afford to drop that kind of money right now. So, but I'm going to drop the $40 and watch it on pay-per-view tonight, just to experience the so-called last ever Kiss performance. Now, Kiss has done this before. Back in 2021, 2000 and 2001, they had the farewell tour. I saw them a few times on that tour. That was a good show. And obviously, when they kept going, they kept saying, well, that was the farewell tour with the original band. All right. I can see that. It makes sense. And they just kept going. And then the end of the road tour finally comes around. Starts in, I believe, 2018 or 19? 2019, I believe it started. Granted, we lost some time with COVID, so maybe they would have wrapped it up a little bit early, but I doubt it because this is the 50th year. It makes sense to end on the 50th anniversary. Makes sense. But sure, you Kiss fans have been watching stuff and hearing stuff, so you're hearing all these things about where Gene's mentioned over the years about putting together like a Kiss traveling tribute band where he has different versions of Kiss touring the country, almost like Trans-Siberian Orchestra. And there was rumors not that long ago about them doing a residency in Vegas, and then they all sum it up by saying, well, this is the last Kiss tour. So it does say end of the road tour, so that's where the verbiage gets a little vague. So I just sort of I'd acknowledge it. I've been a Kiss fan since 1975. It's crazy to think it's been 50 years. It's crazy to think that this is supposedly the end. Maybe this is the end of touring. Whereas if you don't go to Vegas, you won't see them in a residency. Maybe Gene's idea of doing this. I mean, you guys got to remember these guys. They're getting up there. Arguably, your early 70s is not. Your early 70s is more like your early 60s nowadays, as opposed to the years ago. I mean, look at how many of the iconic bands are still touring into their 70s. It's absolutely incredible. And they give them all the credit in the world for doing it. But I can see, they're not just going out there and playing and just doing their thing. I mean, they're in costume, wearing makeup, wearing costumes. It's a stage show. At that age, it's got to be draining. I mean, yeah, you're making a lot of money, and Lord knows Gene likes to make money. But that's just, it's got to take a toll on you at some point, and we'll see where it goes from here. I just wanted to throw this up here because I was feeling very nostalgic today about Kiss and getting ready to watch it tonight on pay-per-view. Looking forward to it. But I just want to get, what's everybody else's thoughts? Hit me up in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think this is really the end of the road? Do you think they're just going to hang up their costumes and call it a day? Granted, I'm sure there'll be the ever-ending output of Kiss merch, because Gene Simmons isn't going to let that die, because it's a big income producer. There's still a lot of Kiss collectors out there, so they're going to keep gobbling all the stuff up while this generation that does collect is still going. And granted, by them, their longevity, they've acquired a lot of young fans, my son included. I've turned my son into a Kiss fan, so there'll be another whole generation that's going to be Kiss fanatics and Kiss collectors. So I don't see it ending anytime soon. At some point, especially Kiss collecting, I think at some point it's going to bottom out. But I'll be long dead before then, so. Because you figure, I don't think it's going to go. I mean, even like some Beatles stuff. There's a generation of people that are unfortunately dying off that grew up with the Beatles, and you don't even. I mean, I guess since I'm not a Beatle collector, I don't see a lot of it. Not like you see Kiss stuff, because Kiss is still a lot. Draws a much younger audience to this day still, because the Beatles were from the 60s. So I see it going on for a long time, well beyond my life expectancy. So I'm not worried about it. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think this is the end? Do you think, I hope they don't bamboozle us and decide to go back out, because there's all these bands say they're retiring, hanging it up, and then what do? They come back. So, and then all the people that spend a shit ton of money, including the people that spend all the money going to Manhattan. And for those that haven't been following it, New York has become like Kiss World for the past for the entire week, where they lit up on the, what do you call it, on top of the Empire State Building. The subway tickets had Kiss on it. All the stores are embracing Kiss. It's on the cover of newspapers. It's like Kiss World exploded because this is supposedly the end. So you're going to piss off a lot of people if you decide to come back because of all the shit that people did this past week. So we'll see what happens. I just wanted to acknowledge it for all you Kiss fans out there, fellow fan included. Hope you guys enjoy the concert tonight. For you lucky fans going to the concert, enjoy yourself. I'm sure it'll be the time of your life. I'm very jealous. I even contemplated driving to Manhattan and staying there and just keep looking and seeing if when the tickets drop to go in. But I'm like, you know what? I'll stay at home, nice and comfortable, have a beer, and I'll watch the Kiss concert on pay-per-view. I've seen them plenty of times, and it's all about what's in here, all the memories that they made for me. So do me a favor, hit that like button. Helps people find this channel. There's a lot of horror stuff on here. Kiss and horror always go hand in hand, but there's always a lot of cool Kiss stuff on here. I think it's cool, and I hope you think it's cool too. And any ideas, hit me up in the comments. Any thoughts on this? There's a lot of skeptics out there. Let me know if you're skeptical, if they're going to really hang it up. Hit me up in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. Don't cost nothing. And until next Kiss My Past episode, where I'm going to delve more into like a lot of the nostalgia of Kiss. But I just want to throw this up there because it's a special day. All right. So everybody, enjoy the concert, and talk to you soon.